Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and we are back in Astlantir. We are taking a quick stop in here because now we are moving towards the Blackroot Vale. At least it seems we should be able to advance the quest by taking the road through Tarlang's crown. Even though the quest so far is telling us to go through Lamedan. But Elazar, King Elazar was very clear on that regard. We can take either path, and our next stop is the Stone of Erech. So hopefully, yeah, we can cross to Tarlang's crown. I still intend to go through Lamedan. If not with Beriathan, with another character, so that I can check if there is anything special that we might miss in there. So far it doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm positive, I'm optimistic. We'll see. If need be, we can take a swift travel to Calambil and pick up from there. We'll see. Still trying to get used to switching between tracking ore and tracking scholar materials, artifacts. It's not that easy. I think we can make a quick stop for this one, just this one. Oh no, a heavy chest. Scratch that. This one too. Yeah, the heavy one. Oh, come on. Just in case, yeah. Now, onwards to Tarlang's crown. Last time we were here, we did struggle a lot. Hopefully that will not be the case today, because I don't see any reason why they would make this a fellowship place again. Still relatively low level for the expansion. We still have the campfire. Okay, cool. What is this breach? Wait a moment, what is this? Wow! Will this take us to... Oh, Amphalas! Thumbat! Okay, no, we are getting ahead of ourselves. No. Okay, we have unlocked a new deed. That is for Outer Gondor, right? Yeah. No. We are getting ahead of ourselves. Does that mean that we go... Seems like that's what they want us to do. We'll go to Blackroot Vale through Lamedan, and then when we need to cross to Outer Gondor, that's when we go to Tarlang's crown? Is that what it is? I mean, I don't see anything else noteworthy in here. It seems that's what the game wants us to do. If that's the case, I misunderstood what Elazar said. Oh, awesome. While exploring the ruined remains of Azrutor's encampment in Tarlang's crown, you have encountered a company of Corsairs and a small number of Gondorian freebooters. Whatever the cause for their traitors' turn, be they sympathetic to the cause of the heirs of Castamir or simply unkindly fortune seekers and robbers, these freebooters seem content to align themselves with the forces of Umbar. You should defeat the Corsairs of Umbar and Gondorian freebooters in Tarlang's crown. While exploring the ruined remains of Azrothr's encampment in Tarlang's Crown, you have found what appears to be a number of stolen goods. Whether these are remnants of the goods stolen during Azrothr's plot to conquer the Amphalas for Umbar, or more recently stolen from traders attempting to pass through Tarlang's Crown, you should recover them and attempt to see them return to their rightful owners. Okay. Azrothr's Rue. Explorer of Blackroot Vale renewed. Okay. Okay, cool. Barathfine, Ehatlendir, Tumbamali, Lon Kirion, Arthian, Thumbat also counts? Ah, no, but... Yeah, no wonder I wasn't recognizing anything of this. Enasdur, Morlad, Alagrand, Tingovel, Sardol, Lancrath, Eryn Asgath, Lhingroth, the Hill of Erech, and the Stone of Erech. Most of them do ring a bell, not all of them, of course. Yeah, ended up chewing. Getting more than I could chew, it seems. And this will help us advance the epic. Cool. Adorned chest. Ah, but this is for Gundavad. Westemnet? Come on! Not even Gundavad. Right. For God's sake. Freebooter, okay. Another weaponsmith scroll case, that's fortunate. Oh my god! Didn't realize I was about to die. By the skin of my teeth. Now, something is definitely going on with the tokens of heroism. I don't know if maybe I should drop the quest and get it again. Seems to have bugged on us somehow. At least that's what it feels. Doesn't make sense to have gone all this long without a single token dropping. Uh-oh. I'm regretting this already. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, let me run away. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Hindsight, I shouldn't have used Resounding Challenge while running. Oh boy, was this a bad idea. Pocket size. Well, thank you for clearing the map. I mean, you could have dropped in here a minute or two earlier. You are not on landscape difficulty. You could have helped me. We were so close. We could have received that help. Oh. Oh, for God's sake. All right. Okay, so no, the game did in fact account for you taking either path, because if you come to the Tarlang's Crown, you would be met with these quests and you will need to fight a lot of enemies. Oh crap, again. Or you can take the leisurely stroll through Lamidon. We don't need to backtrack. at least, so that's good. This brings back memories. The last time we were here, struggling a lot. Stolen goods in here. This is the last one. Oh! There we go. You have defeated many Corsairs of Umbar and Gondorian freebooters in Tarlang's crown. With their numbers scattered and Azrotor's ruined encampment left to molder, perhaps the road to Tarlang's crown shall once again become a thriving route for trade between the fiefs of Gondor. New deed, quests of Blackroot Vale renewed. Great. It's been a while. 12, as usual. It's been a while since we've gotten one of these deeds. Alright. And we'll bring these goods to Sardol. This is also another great place to farm the Corsairs Layer of Gondor renewed. Even better than Avadek's Watch, it might seem. No, because it's not counting for the deed somehow. So I take that back. It should be, but it isn't. So no, Avadek's Watch is still your best bet. Please don't kill me. Please, I beg you, don't do it. Ah, I was so close! Where is this gonna take me now? Christ, all the way to the start! Ah! You can't be for real. Ah, Christ. We're not even advancing as Layer did in here, we are just wasting time. The king did warn us. This would be a shorter way, but filled with enemies. Not even crafting mats in here. Good crafting mats. We don't have any use for Westamnet now. More metalsmith. I don't remember if I have leveled up my metalsmith to full. I don't think I have. Already known. Again. Let's have it then. I think this is not counting for the deed because, as you have seen, this overlaps with Outer Gondor, so I think the game is considering this to be technically part of Outer Gondor, and Outer Gondor must have a different set of Slayer deeds. And if that's the case, that sucks. It wouldn't kill you, it wouldn't hurt you to let us have this for the deed. It will kill us, it seems. Christ. You know what? I think this portion of the map, at least, does warrant us using blue line. I mean, switching gear seems like overkill for this. I think we should be okay just switching trait lines. We will not be that much slower, but we will be more resilient. Or, it seems, Charlemagne here has taken care of it for us, and once again, I really could have used you coming in here a couple minutes earlier. You could have saved me a lot of trouble, but, well, anyway, it is what it is. It seems we switched trade lines in vain. But I'm not singing victory yet until we get to Sardol. Or at least out of Azrotor's rule. Yeah, that's the exit. Okay. Well, thank you nonetheless, Charlemagne, for taking care of the Corsairs in here. If they will not advance any deed for us, then we don't need to bother. Another guy coming here. High level as well, farming deeds. Yeah, these strings bring back so many memories. I mean, back in the day when Update 14 released and this was your first peek into Gondor, and Lhingroth was a teaser of sorts of what Minas Tirith would be. Oh, that was so exciting. Especially for me, as you know, with my fascination with all things Númenórean and Gondorian. I mean, I was really looking forward to Minas Tirith. Lhingroth not so much, but it won me over with its style.
Halt! By Lord Dwynhir's edict, none are to enter the Blackroot Vale without his permission or without dire need.
I have both.
It's my duty to inform you that all others must be turned away, with my truest apologies. Have you an invitation from the Lord, or some suitable cause for entrance?
You inform the guard that you have come to the Blackroot Vale on behalf of King Elazar. A flash of concern washes over the guard's face, and he stammers as he begins to speak again. Yes, of course. You may enter the Blackroot Vale. Lord Dwynhir bids a gracious welcome to King Elazar and all of his emissaries from Gondor and the lands beyond. The guard appears to have finally stated himself, and he appears impressed with himself for managing such a diplomatic speech unrehearsed. Even so, I must ask that you speak to the steward of the Vale, Malthalam, in the town of Morlad, and seek his permission to remain in the Blackroot Vale. And if it does not trouble you, please offer my apologies to the king for delaying you in your errand. Of course, no big deal. Some more ore in here. This portion of the Blackroot Vale especially reminds me of when I was in here. Level episode what? 301 I think it was? 302. It was a night very similar to this one. I was alone at home. The wife and the kids had gone out for a stroll and, well, a family invitation. I couldn't go. This time around I had to work. It brings back memories from 2.5 years ago, almost. We have discovered Sardol. There we go. So, first of all, milestone. We'll need it.
What have you got there? It will likely be difficult to return these to their rightful owners. But I will speak with our most frequent traders and see what I can find out.
You tell Amathon that you found a number of seemingly stolen goods at Azrotor's ruined encampment in Tarlang's crown. Many travelers passed through Tarlang's crown before the heirs of Castamir erected their blockades, so these goods could have begun their journey far from the havens of Belfalas. That said, I will try my very best to sort this matter out. Is that it?
I never thought to see the days of peace come again.
Stable Master. Bounty. Awesome. The posted note advertises a bounty on a spider of Blackroot Vale known as Kursglog, described as a terrifying great spider and devourer of its own kind lurking in the caverns of Lhingroth. and it invites any who claim to have slain Krurzglok to speak with Melril in the hamlet of Sardol. You notice that a hasty addition has been scrawled in different handwriting at the bottom of the note, demanding that Krurzglok's mandible be collected as proof of its defeat. Of course, otherwise anyone could come in here and claim to have defeated these spiders, so... reasonable demand. So, we'll be going there. And we climb. Any point in here? I mean, this is very steep. I don't think we can do it. So we'll need to find another way. Alright, so somebody else was having some issues, well, confusion about the quests in Dor and Ernil as we had. So it never hurts to lend a hand when you can. Anyway, some ore deposit. Wiki updated for West King's Gondor, some of it, but not two of it. You have discovered Lhingroth. As you stand before Lhingroth, you hear a wretched chorus of chittering and hissing echoing out from within the mouth of the caverns. It is there in the shadowed depths of Tarlang's peaks that the spiders of the Blackroot Vale dwell, and it is from that dark lair that they creep forth to trouble the hamlet of Sardol. You should defeat spiders in Lhingroth to aid the people of Sardol. So... okay. Last time we were in here... oh, come on. It was a quick race to the bottom of the cave to defeat the spider boss we needed to defeat that time. And this time around, it seems we need to be a little bit more careful. Please. God. A whole lot more careful, it seems. Oh, for God's sake. Ah, I'm still in blue. Awesome. If I'm in blue, then I think I can be a little more reckless. Well, at least there's a spider slayer deed for King's Gondor, so it seems we have found a place to farm it. And from what it seems this place is bigger than the last time as well. It seems the spider's been busy. Uh-oh. Too much. For God's sake, please die. Ruthless Hunter? The Ruthless Dead are back? But I thought we had dealt with them already. Twice, as a matter of fact. You have defeated a number of foul spiders in Lhingroth and brought a renewed sense of peace to the hamlet of Sardol. Cool. Now I need some answers. Why are the Ruthless Dead back in here all of a sudden? And once again, I'm glad to be in blue because these guys are decimating me. You're not taking me down that easily. To apply at least some dots. Ah, but no, wait, I'm in blue. Resounding challenge doesn't apply a dot. Well, it seems I'm back on track. It seems these guys were manageable. As hard as they hit. Christ. I don't know what they are doing in here again. Doesn't seem right. God bless restorative shield work. Oh, come on. I got my milestone at Sardol, right? Because I can port back after I am done in here. I mean, I'm gonna at least complete a deed, so that's good. But still, these are a lot of spiders. I don't even see the boss spider we were supposed to find in here. Ah, okay, no, I see there. It seems we need to use that web. And that will trigger the boss. indeed completed Spider's Lair of Western Gondor, Western King's Gondor. Good lord, thank you. So we got some Birch XP, nothing to write home about. And for this one we need 120, okay. The web springs at your touch and a loud reverberation echoes through Lhingroth. Yeah, you gotta love the poke animation to disturb the webs. It's so funny. And once again, God bless restorative shield work. This guy is huge. It's very strong. Its many barbed legs still at last. Curse Glock bubbles and falls silent. Well, at least it seems we can go back to Sardol through our milestone, at least. Sorry there, I was just checking in with the wife. Anyway, here we are.
I absolutely did not ask for these.
Hello, Beriathan.
Bounty demanded them as proof? Nonsense. One of the other hunters must be playing a prank on me again. Well, we'll see who's laughing when I find out who it was.
What is that you've got there? Melry raises an eyebrow with some measure of concern growing on her face. You present Curse Glock's mandibles to her and her face contorts into an annoyed revulsion. I absolutely did not ask for this, but you say the bounty demanded them as proof? Nonsense! One of the other hunters must be playing a prank on me again. They know how much I hate spiders after all, and if it had been anything else I'd have dealt with it myself. Well, we'll see who's laughing when I find out who it was. Nevertheless, I would have taken you at your word, friend, and so long as Curse Glock won't trouble us any longer, that is enough for me. You have my thanks. You don't want me to investigate who is the prankster behind all this? Because that sounds interesting. That sounds like something that we will want to check on. Anyway, let's go to the Hill of Erech and advance the main quest now. Alright, the Hill of Erech in the distance. No warband around it this time either, so it should be easier to reach the top this time around. We just need to find a good path to the summit. We have discovered the Hill of Erech. Oh, wait a second. Rich deposit. Cool. And once again, I forgot to switch. Yeah, that multi-tracking skill cannot come fast enough, I tell you. Legolas, Gimli and Caebar, there we go. Your companions look to the summit of the Hill of Erech. So the new 3 hunters and her friend, because the 4 hunters doesn't have the same ring to it. But I guess that's what we are. Let's see if I can get a good picture of you guys.
The Hill of Erech. We have seen it before, but in different circumstance.
Yeah, me too.
I do not wish to climb this hill again. The memory is grim.
When last we stood atop the summit, a great host gathered about King Elessar. They were those who broke their oath to Isildur, and they came to his descendant that they might fulfill it and have peace. Many were the shades of dead men that followed in our train when we departed Erech, and they were the fighters who wrested control of Pelargir for the Grey Host. Without this army of the dead, we could not have seized the Corsair ships that bore us to the Harland and Minas Tirith. The shades who gathered about King Elessar atop this hill redeemed their oath and recovered their honor. Should that make it pleasant to recall for we who were there? I do not believe it does. Speak with Caebar and Gimli, and afterwards we will proceed to Morlad on King Elessar's business.
This story that Legolas and Gimli speak about, it fills me with fright.
I am gratified to learn that the king made use of the shades that betrayed his mighty forebear, and so gave them the redemption that was once denied them, but... Caebar frowns deeply and casts nervous glances toward the summit of the Hill of Erech. You say that some of the shades did not fight on behalf of the king? How ruthless must those dead men now be, knowing there is to be no redemption for them? How much must they hate the living now that the chance for peace has come and passed them by? I do not want to go up there. King Elessar would understand if we do not, surely.
I am not afraid, you understand. But there is little reason for us to climb again to the summit.
Yeah, I totally understand, Gimli, of course. The king would expect us to slay any such members of the ruthless dead we have encountered in the Vale, or whatever passes for slaying such spirits. I am not entirely clear on that point. Legolas has tried to explain it to me, but it all seems rather complicated. What do I know? I know that if any of the ruthless dead think to trouble us or the folk who live nearby, we will inconvenience them. We will inconvenience them with sword or bow or axe and let them return if they dare. They are sure to hound the Hill of Erech at night, but they will be along the road to the paths of the dead at all times, I wager. Well, we gotta climb to the summit for the deed, and we are not afraid, of course. The memory might be grim. Well, we weren't with Legolas and Gimli when the king summoned the dead at the summit, so the memory might be grim for us, but not as grim as Legolas and Gimli's own memories. I think that that's a good enough reason to explain why they are afraid and we are not, and we'll leave it at that. Okay, Legolas and Gimli said the spirits of the dead will trouble the summit at night, but here we are at dawn, so this will not work for us, it seems. Nonetheless, we have discovered the Stone of Erech once again. And you know what? Yeah, last time we were here, it was episode 300. So basically we have half the series in between that moment and this one, but I think it still warrants for us a picture at the Stone of Erech, because last time we were here we didn't have the banner. So that's what we're gonna do. Back at Erech we are. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Sure, awesome. I'm having a lot of fun with this kind of a repeat of what we've done. Like in Tadrent, where a lot of throwbacks to our previous visit. Now this one in Erech also brings a lot of memories. Our short, very short visit to Sardol did as well. A trip down memory lane, if you will. Now here we have another village. Beriathan. Is he the one that will advance the quest, the epic, if you come through Lamedon, it seems. So yeah, it seems there's something else for me to check. I still have not begun the expansion with any other character. My plan so far is, well, taking Beriathan to the end until level 150. And, well, start taking notes of the things that, the alternative paths that we are offered, so that I can check that with my other Warden. So far, the only things that I got are picking up the quest for Chapter 2 at Midsummer, something that you can also do. By the looks of it, all that's gonna do is automatically port you to King Elazar in Tomb Laden, like it happened to us. So there doesn't seem to be a lot of difference in there. The cooking quest in Furuksahar, if you break the poor dwarf's heart and tell him his meal was not good. And this one in here at Blackroot Vale, the entrance to the Blackroot Vale. So yeah, I'm trying to keep track of all those alternate paths that we can take, so that I can check them all with my own, well, my second Warden. Now, this one in here.
Gondor has a king again.
I don't know. Had we come through Lamedon, would we have found more quests in Lancrath, or is this town as deserted as this one is for us? We only have a bounty. The posted note advertises a bounty on a pair of elder wolves that have taken up in the Blackroot Vale known as Dogvor and Hulthak, describing them as vicious and bloodthirsty pack leaders and mates, and the foul parentage of many of the most aggressive of wolves in the western reaches of Gondor. It suggests that those who would seek to hunt Dogvor and Hulthak should collect a carcass from one of the deer in the Blackroot Vale, as the wolves are notoriously reclusive and will only appear to feast upon a fresh kill. You notice that this note demands the pelts of Dogvor and Hulthak as proof of their demise, and it invites those who have fulfilled the bounty to speak to Gurion in the hamlet of Lancrath. Okay, we grab a deer carcass somewhere around here. I saw a few deers in here. It shouldn't be that hard. What it's really setting us back is having come to the Blackroot Vale with daylight instead of nighttime. What a weird problem to have. I thought the LOTRO team had moved away from this sort of time-specific quests and time-specific mobs. Last time I remember something like this happening was in Edelweiss. That was level 65. And that was episode 160 something, so that was a long time ago. Place the deer carcass in Eryn Asgath to draw Duckboar and Hulthak. Well, at least that one will take us to one of the locations that we didn't know about from our previous visit to the Blackroot Vale. So we can do that. And then it seems, since there are no ruthless dead around the Hill of Erech, because it's morning right now, it seems we'll need to go back to the paths of the dead. I don't expect us to find another entrance to the paths of the dead. I think it will happen very much like the Cave of the Avarim. You will see the entrance, but there will be no portal for us. That's what I expect to find. Another red sea stone! Awesome! I still don't know what we'll use them for, but it never hurts to have some of those. What do we have here? A Handroval. Let's try and apply some dots and bleeds. You have discovered Eryn Asgath. To the southeast of the Hill of Erech, you have discovered the wolf den of Eryn Asgath. Whether these wolves crept in from Lamedon or some hidden refuge in the hills, their presence in the Vale has posed a continued threat to the hamlet of Lancrath and to all who would seek to travel the road through Tarlang's Neck. You should defeat wolves in Eryn Asgath to aid the people of Lancrath and make safe the road through Tarlang's Neck. Alright. So pretty much the same as in Lhingroth. You defeat some of the regular mobs and look for the boss. Or well, the bosses in this case. And this would be the place to farm the Wolf Slayer deed of Western King's Gondor. Once again, less restorative shield work, man. Such an amazing skill for this kind of situations. I also got the chance of using it a couple times during the Carndom days, the few chances I got to tank one of those instances, and it was awesome there as well. It helped a lot, and it does so now too. Oh, for God's sake, please don't lag as much. Yeah, something's definitely off with the tokens of heroism. I think I'll need to take a break after this episode to look for the Hardened Traveler and reset that quest, because 3 episodes with no token, that's not normal. Drawn forth by the scent of a fresh kill, Hulthak attacks. Well, at least they are coming separate, so this will make things a little bit easier. Ulthak loses a terrible howl as he falls, and Duckboar attacks in a vengeful fury. Well, I'm glad I didn't switch back from blue, because these bosses are something else. Defeated wolves in Eryn Asgath. With a mournful and defiant howl, Duckboar falls defeated. So thank you for that. You have defeated a number of wolves at Eryn Asgath and made safe the road through Tarlang's neck. Through your efforts, you have eased the fears of the good people of Lancrath, and they will rest more soundly, knowing that wolves do not stalk the Vale so near to their homes in the night. Back to Lancrath it is. Okay, it seems I need to also check this gear, this new gear I got. Agility, vitality, physical mastery, physical mitigation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one. Some delving rates, because why not? What do we have in here?
I had a feeling you might be the one to fulfill that bounty, my friend. Blackroot Vale has no shortage of hunters, but there is far easier prey than wolves, and prey that is of greater use to our people and to our stomachs.
Even so, you have done us a great service, and I think we shall all sleep more soundly knowing that Duckboar and Ulthak no longer lurk just beyond the light of our lanterns in the night. You have my thanks. Awesome. So, we're really close of hitting level 144, but our next step involves hunting the Rootless Dead at the entrance to the Paths of the Dead. Because alas, it's daytime for us. The very first time, I regret that. In any case, that'll come on the next episode. For the time being though, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.